Hey guys, it's Nikki on the go. So I am so excited to have District 3 resident Dianne Oren here today. How are you doing today?
I'm very good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've lived in Arlington for, almost 20 years, I think. I'm originally from California. I'm not one of those Californians who's coming to change Texas whatsoever. I absolutely love Texas. I get a little cranky every time I have to go back to California to visit family, but no, I absolutely love it here. So I married a Texan, and when we started looking for some place to live, I fell in love with Texas on my first visit in about 30 seconds. So
Wow.
it's the people here are the nicest, polite, sweetest people in the universe, and I just love Texas. So yeah, that's I've been in Arlington the whole time, and I love it. And I think that's it. Yeah.
Well, we're happy to have you here in Arlington, Texas, by the way. We're happy to have you here. Well, you are a book writer, and I'm so excited. I love, and I've read your first book, How to Date a Mermaid. And I know you've wrote two additional ones since we've last spoken. Let's start with How to Date a Mermaid. Let's kind of walk the viewers through that, and then we'll go down the line of your books on there.
Sure. How to Date a Mermaid. First of all, the world is always full of, plenty of things to stress and worry about, right? So that's why I love to write romantic comedies. There's a happy ever after guaranteed, and some people say, oh, it's like a Hallmark movie, and I really don't mind that. I think it's okay to give people those sweet moments, those precious, oh my gosh moments. I love things like that. So How to Date a Mermaid, the whole series takes place in San Francisco, California. Because I thought of the first book when I was in a rental car, stuck in a traffic jam on the Golden Gate Bridge.
Nice.
And I'm a little afraid of bridges, so when I was stuck in the traffic jam, I thought, wow, something needs, as an author, as someone who's always creatively thinking, I was thinking something fun can happen here. And so I decided, I invented this character, Marina, who is the character on the front of the book. She and her girlfriends are in a traffic jam, and they sing because they're bored and they want something to do. And mermaid or siren, right? They have a beautiful voice that lures people, right? So I wanted the romantic interest to hear her on the bridge and come to find her. And when I was writing it, it didn't quite feel enough to have just some random guy hear her. So my imagination went a little crazy, and I put a world famous rock star on his tour bus in the same traffic jam, and he gets out of the bus, which creates a viral video moment, and hilarity ensues, and everybody wants to know what's going on, and she does not want to be in a viral video. So yeah, that's where the whole thing starts, and then each friend gets a book. So her best friend Ashley is in Fake It Till You Make It, and their friend Scarlett is in Running to the Rescue. We've got a fireman here. He literally pulls her from a fire, so that's why there's a phoenix in the background on the cover, because there's sort of a phoenix theme because he rescues her. So I'm currently writing the fall-themed novella that comes after this book. That will be out mid-September, and then the final book, The Fourth Friend, her book is a Christmas book, and that will be out in November.
I love Christmas stories. That's going to be so amazing.
It's going to be really fun.
So if anyone's wanting to start with the series or get all of them at one time, where do they get, and guys, we will place a link on this, but where can they go purchase your book at?
So you can always get them on Amazon. I'm also a big fan of small business and indie bookstores, since I'm an indie author. So first of all, you can check it out at all the Arlington libraries, because I have donated a copy to all 7 of our libraries in Arlington, just because I live here and I'm gonna give that to our community. But you can get them on Amazon. You can get them at the Plot Twist Romance Book Bar in Denton. You can get them at Storytellers Bookshop in the Dallas Farmers Market. And you can get them at Blush Bookstore in the Bishop Arts District. Now, we are going to have our own indie bookstore in Arlington coming soon. I think it's called Folklore Grove, I believe, and I've already reached out and filled out the interest form. they're big on local authors.
Love it. Love
Hopefully someday when they open, I'm enjoying watching them on Instagram and TikTok build their store and open their store and things. So
Amazon or any of the other stores that you listed, you can get a copy. And guys, let me tell you, this How to Date a Mermaid is an amazing book, and I know the rest of the series is amazing, so you've got to go get your copies, guys. Let's get a little close-up of these books.
Don't fall over. There we go.
All right, so is there anything else as we close out this that you want the audience to kind of know about yourself, about your books, about your characters?
You know, I kind of want to give a little shout out to teachers, especially as we're all going back to school, right? I've known I was a writer since I was 9 years old, and the reason I knew was because my 4th grade teacher called my mom to school, and I thought I was in trouble because I was, believe it or not, a very quiet kid when I was a kid. And I thought, oh my gosh, what did I do? It's not parent-teacher conference time, what did I do? And she simply wanted to tell my mom, this kid is a writer, and you need to encourage that. Because it was, I wrote a story when we had to write a story about something, and the kids loved it so much in my class that they actually asked her to read it again on Friday.
Wow.
For free time, and I will never forget that. In fact, Fake It Till You Make It, this book is actually dedicated to that 4th grade teacher, because that meant something to me. Even my little 9-year-old heart, that meant something to me. So, you know, teachers, keep doing that, because you never know. I mean, my life took all kinds of twists and turns, and I did not grow up always writing, but I came back to it because it's exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. It's just what I'm naturally good at and have a great time doing. And who doesn't want more happy endings?
Exactly, and shout out to that, you know, the 4th grade teacher that did inspire you on there. And our teachers are so amazing. So anyone that's a teacher out there, we love you guys. Thank you so much for everything that you do. All right, well, thank you so much for coming on the show. And guys, I want to add, you know, everyone, you know that I am Council of District 3, and this is one of our amazing residents. So we love having our residents on the show. So if you are, you know, if you do have a story to tell and you want to come on the show to tell, please come on and share your story with the audience. All right, guys, this has been Nikki on the Go. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next episode. Take care. Bye.